That's kind of how we deal with it. You know, we make light of it because it's a reality every day that somebody could get hurt that bad.
They're exposing their physical form to a dangerous position every day of their life. Every day they're going underground, and every day they're working around hazardous materials like explosives.
I think that's the biggest difference is I'm hungry and I'm going for it. It's either going to make or break me.
The thing I liked about working for mining people all my life is the majority of them that you meet are people that will take care of each other and normally have a very good high degree of respect for each other.
There's a real strong brotherhood underground where you look out for each other, and if you see somebody doing something wrong or in danger, you get upset.
Where's your door? Hence, no door.
It's an open door policy.
It's now an open door policy.
Dad used to say when miners were muckers, we're mean motherfuckers.
A lot of people out there get gold fever. Like Matthew, there's this guy with gold fever, and he just keeps running stuff out there. But you know, it's in a very mixed up way.
That's the biggest problem is running people. So far it's a bunch of diaper changing.
If you reach around the guards and you go way around out of your way, you can put your hand in the fan.
You gotta be retarded to do it, and somebody
Oh yeah, you shouldn't have any fingers if you do that.
Somebody does it though.
Oh yeah.
Somebody will do it. I don't know. The biggest problem with the type of mining we're doing here is it's narrow, high-grade veins, and that's kind of becoming a lost art.
What were those black tubes you were taking into the mine?
Oh, that's for our compressed.
Cute. Oh, look at that.
I thought he was joking. So yeah, sure, I'll go to Montana. Or from the mines, after it's been crushed, you run it through the hopper, it comes up the conveyor belt.
What his job really is to take the samples and, all that. But, since we're not running any ore right now, he really has nothing to do, so he's out there hanging around bugging us.
You've got 6 in a bank, so the whole thing is each individual one. So, yeah, like I said, each one of the 6 is.
Yesterday he dropped an I-beam on my knee. The day before that he rammed a screw into my finger.
That's why when we assay all of our lab results, we have to take those lab results, and so that spicy beef jerky's killing me.
No, wasn't really his fault. Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, they don't necessarily whine just about me. They just whine about, each other, and it's just nonstop complaining about everything. Whine, 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 whine.
Matthew is like, he didn't get that guy. Fire him. I mean, he's always firing people. He's always. I think that you ought to look back and see how many people he has fired during the last 12 months.
When the carbon dioxide is that dense in the, percentage in the air, one breath and you're dead.
I understand that he's an older guy and he doesn't understand how to write procedures or how to, work his computer, that kind of stuff.
Part of a breath, you're dead. You don't take that out of your mouth till you get outside.
And I had already had like 6 or 5 of them on his desk. And he picked them up and he ripped them up in front of me. He says, well, I ain't going to have none of that here. And I says, hey, you will. All right, I won't be here. And then it was like, well, get your fucking ass off the project then.
The one that you leave on the inboard is the same number as the one that you have in your pocket. If there's a disaster and you get killed, they know who you are, okay, by the number.
Yeah, there's a lot of drama with underground miners, so.
It's typical mining. Yeah, usually there's arguments and butting heads. Yeah.
Most of the guys we got here right now are pretty decent. So when we start getting 30, 40 guys running around again, that's when the drama starts.
How many days a week?
7. We go around the clock up here. I just kind of felt after Dad passed away, I'd give it a shot and see if we could make it work. So Dad told Kenworthy he was going to buy him dinner, so they were drunk here in BC and they went down to Vigilante Steakhouse, and the barmaid, she went back to get some more beer out of the cooler, and Dad slipped behind the bar and she had them Japanese fish in the fish tank, and Dad reached in there and grabbed one, popped it in, and turned around, looked at Kenworthy and asked him what flavor he wanted. I'm not as smart as Dad, so we'll just leave it at that. But I don't know. I'm just going for it. I think Dad was comfortable, you know. I think that's the biggest difference is I'm hungry and I'm going for it. Well, we've got about, I don't know, 260 or 70 of them up here. But the next one we're going to start is going to be the Houston. So that one's going to be a chore. That's the one that, yeah, was deliberately caved in. So the guy who owned the mine years ago got killed in a skiing accident, and his partner went in and drilled the ceiling and shot the ceiling down. Or late 1800s, early 1900s. It's the biggest producer in Madison County. So all the reports I've got and the drill holes I've got, it looks really good. They backfilled a bunch of stopes with low-grade ore, which was stuff that just wasn't high enough grade to bring out. So I think once we get in there, we're going to have a lot of surprises in there. We're $3 million away from the back. We're just going to keep going forward. So this is a make or break our family. So no question about it. We're all in right now.
Grab the order on the foil.
Okay. Thank you.